you want to manage other people's money? Hi, this is Charlie giving you Wednesday's video, recording this Tuesday evening. And this is something which is asked frequently by traders. What do I need to do in order to manage other people's money? I'd like to work on maybe some sort of fund or prop desk or you name it. It's a common thing because for a lot of traders, it's a route to managing other people's money, which can make them more money than maybe just trading off their own accounts. So we'll go through some of the normal sort of information first of all. If you want to manage other people's money, then normally you would need 3 years trading history, 3 years trading accounts. Um, some places might say two, so I'll put two in, 2 to 3 years trading history. And so what anyone who's looking for you to manage other people's money is looking for is well, I don't like to use the word consistent because that's something which is bashed around the internet way too easily. But what they're looking for is a trading return over those 2 to 3 years where there's not like super volatility, for example. So massive drawdowns versus by big upturns and stuff like that. So when you're managing other people's money, it tends to be that people don't want necessarily that type of volatility. So it's different if you're trading on your own account and you're trying to smash it out of the ballpark, then you're going to do that. But especially if lots of people out there might be trading with a couple of £1,000 in their accounts or so, and just trying to gear it up and turn it into a bit more. But so certainly that's what you would need. As far as institutions and the likes, there's fewer and fewer outlets now for trading other people's money, but there are. I'm sure you can find them out there. Be careful of the companies that are out there that call themselves prop trading firms, where they actually say, "Oh, come and trade our money. Here's 50,000, and you'll be able to trade 50,000, but you've got to pay them, £10,000 in training first, because all they are is a different elaborated form of training house where they're going to take the £10,000 off of you, and all they give you is a highly geared 100 to 1, one of their own brokerage accounts, where basically all they've done is put £500 in a trading account, and you're trading that as if it's 50,000, and all that they then do is manage your risk so much that you can only risk like £50 per trade, or maybe £100. If you have two losing trades in a row, then they shut you off for the rest of the month, and you find that, oh, actually I can't make money with anything like this, and so that's a pitfall there. So watch out for that type of thing. But generally, your best bet is to go to an umbrella organization who can give you regulation, and then go out and find people to trade their money for them. Do it yourself. That's the best way to do it. So well, now, what other aspects of trading are there? Well, there's the mindset element. Trading other people's money. Do not underestimate the dark side of the force. Because when you're trading your own money, and I get so many people say, "Yeah, Charlie, I've got, and I'm smashing, 10% a month or 20% a month," and then you find out that, yeah, it's on a £2,000 account, or on a £5,000 account, or even on a £10,000 account. It's very different when you're trading, firstly, higher size accounts, but also when it's other people's money. For most people, that is anyway, because it's a pressure. It's a pressure to look after their money. You should have that sort of responsibility. Not that you just want to smash their money out of the ballpark and try and do all sorts of things. You're more likely to feel the responsibility of trading other people's money. And when you do that, it then means that making 20% a month is almost impossible for you, something which you could do on your own little account, but you can't then transfer that to a higher to trading for other people, because it might mean that you have to take less risk, and you then wouldn't take necessarily trades on other people's money that you might then might have taken on your own money. So do not underestimate, just because you're doing really well on your small account, that's going to naturally transfer over to trading when you're trading £1 million. Because it doesn't. There's a big psychological hurdle you have to overcome. So I'm not trying to put you off on this. I'm just warning you that don't think that a track record with a small account. You need a track record. You need to start somewhere. But when you take that step into money management, there's this big layer of responsibility. You've got to be responsible for your clients. Clients are going to ask you questions about your trades and trading, and then all of a sudden you will feel, oh my god, there's all this pressure I've never felt before. And that's where the mindset comes in, the psychological side of trading, and that's where you need to work on that mindset. Partly because of the size of the positions that you're going to be taking, but also when it comes to that responsibility of trading other people's money. Don't underestimate just how that might make you feel. If you're anyone who's got any form of ethics, then you will feel that. And the only way to overcome that is to work on your mindset. So your mindset is such that you don't want to be having to miss out on trades because you're fearful all of a sudden, which you weren't fearful on your own accounts, but you're fearful of taking that loss maybe when you're managing other people's money. It is very different. You're not going to be trying to make 20% a month when you're managing other people's money. Calm it down, risk less per trade, and you'll feel more comfortable that way. That's one of the biggest things that you'll do. But the only way to really overcome it is to make sure you've got a strong trader mindset when you go down that route. Hopefully that's given you some thoughts there on trading other people's money. By all means, as always, put some feedback down in any of your views on trading anyone else's money down in the box below, as always, because it's always interesting to see what your comments and thoughts are. I just give you a snapshot here. There's a lot more to it than that, but I also appreciate there's a lot of people out there who would love to have a crack at managing other people's money, and that's great. Build up a track record first of all, but whilst you're building that track record, work on your mindset. Take care for now. I'll see you at the end of the week.